Namaste, Jai Bharat. Moksha is another concept in Bharatiya dharmas which is different from salvation or atonement, etc. Moksha is structured. Moksha is translated into English as liberation, but inadvertently people equate moksha with salvation. But the concept of liberation is entirely different from salvation for any Semitic religion. Let me talk about salvation to begin with. Salvation or atonement or whatever is in Islam is given, granted by the God Almighty. They call God as all benevolent, all merciful, fine. But for them, the God is a personal God, single God, creator God. So the difference between God and man are unthinkable. There are two different realms. And it's only in His mercy, atonement or salvation can be granted. Without mercy of God, no question of salvation. Whereas in the concept of moksha, God has no role. Moksha is earned by virtue of one's being, existence. Moksha is earned. So it is called liberation. And the concept of moksha is also different from the concept of salvation. In salvation, you are elevated to a place called heaven where you exist, live in all kinds of happiness, luxury, etc., whatever humanly conceivable on earth. But the concept of liberation is very scientific. The concept of liberation is liberating yourselves from the vicious circle of birth, death, rebirth. Now, rebirth is another question. We might talk about it sometime later. Or I have already done a video on it, I suppose. So, liberation is escape from the vicious circle of birth, death, rebirth. So, the Atma, the soul, becomes one with the ultimate real. Well, you call it as energy, you call it as matter. The law of physics comes in place. You become one with that. The total quantum of energy and total quantum of matter remain same, they change forms. Similarly, our soul is also that. It will go back to the place where it had come from, if it had come from somewhere. There is no extension of life after death. You transform into a different situation and don't expect this kind of consciousness, being consciousness after death. You may have something different called as pure consciousness, and pure consciousness is without content, about which we cannot conceive of now. And the same thing in moksha, same moksha, in Jain Dharma they call it as Kaivalya. Of course it becomes one with the status of Tirthankara. And Nirvana in Buddhism, one, the status of Tathagata. And moksha alone in Sikh Dharma, same name. So moksha is entirely different from salvation. You are not going anywhere. You are liberating yourselves from the bondage or the vitiation or vitiated cycle of birth, death, rebirth. All the miseries are eliminated through that. You just cease to be what you are and become one with what is the ultimate real. This kind of identity as I do not exist there. So this is another confusion. Moksha, salvation, atonement. These two are two different things. When we use it, it's better that one should be conscious about it and use it appropriately. We shall meet. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.